action. I want to see some dudes having fun. That's the whole point of this scene. We're taking a short break from the main plot to enjoy a good old low-stakes action moment. It's like that volleyball scene in Top Gun.
Well, I remember that one.
You're racing your friends, enjoying the countryside and goofing around. I want to feel all of that, as well as Terry's driving skills, so beat these guys and make me proud.
Yeah, but watch it. That path is going to be quite the roller coaster, with some serious downhill sections and jumps.
Speaking of which, race for the jump. Oh yeah, that's it. Unbelievable. You're a terminal crazy. That scene's gonna be another killer.
Keep your cool, director. The scene ain't over.
Right. The mechanic has a point. Driver, stay in character. These pictures look phenomenal. That vehicle's a beast. Any technical word from our sassy car expert, maybe?
You got it. So, driver, as you noticed, we decided to go wild and bold for this scene with the Ariel Nomad buggy. The Nomad will serve two purposes here. First, it should get you through these hills and rivers without too much difficulty. And second, it has that edgy weather look our director was looking for.
Absolutely. I wanted the aesthetics of this scene to be kind of a tribute to those mad post-apocalyptic movies. Through the hotel, because these guys don't give a damn.
The last section of this race.
Give me everything. Almost there. Wait for it. Boom! Exactly what I was looking for here. What a lovely day.
It's still rolling. You didn't say cut.
Making a great movie is all about getting the best possible take for each scene. And that sometimes means trying different things. Well, in our next event, you'll be shooting a specific stunt, and you'll have 3 takes to get it right. Try to be as bold and as creative as possible. Your director demands to be thrilled. Your co-star here is a first-class legend, the 1967 Shelby GT500.
What on earth is that thing doing there? It should be on the fake road. Jeez. Hey. Okay, this one is one of the key scenes, my friend. We're going for one of the major action moments of the movie. We've built a whole set just for this. We got to make it look good. And there's more. Come here. You see the production, people are kind of all over me. Something about blowing budgets and, missing deadlines, that kind of crap. But hey, what can I say? I'm an overachiever. They should know that by now. We're gonna need to nail the scene in 3 takes tops. Otherwise, it's gonna get cut, and if it gets cut, I'm pissed, you know. Your driving mastery is needed more than ever. Get on that set and work your magic. This is High Ride D. Are you kidding me? I can't believe, I said it's supposed, I can't believe it!
This is our big money shot right now. 3 takes, 3 different stunt configurations. I want you to go bold and try different approaches. Kai got you the best possible car again for the scene, am I right?
That's correct. We got you a 67 Shelby GT500, also named Shelby Cobra, a 2-door coupe based on the Ford Mustang Fastback. With that car, Terry will be gone in less than a minute.
All right, let's focus. Here comes the money shot. Catch your breath. You're gonna lap around while we rearrange the props. Take 2.
How do you feel behind the wheel of this beauty? She's the first model of the Shelby GT500 lineup. Its lines, exemplary road holding, great performance, and the sound of its engine still make people go crazy.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're getting back to it. Punch it. I want that car to fly. I want that car to break things. Take. Let's make this happen, people! Come on, 3rd try, give it everything. Don't worry about the car.
Whoa, you're gonna chill out now. Ruining your car isn't part of the deal.
I don't care!
Man, anything happens to that car and I'll make your life a nightmare.
Okay. That's it, you're going in one last time. That's a successful heist. Terry's on a roll, and so am I.
Okay, I'll take that car back now.
Good action movie without a bit of a love story, right? That's the side Rick wants to explore in this next scene. This time, it's all about finding the right atmosphere. Down for a moment and going for a smooth evening ride.
Terry. You... You're here. Fantastic. Listen, I told you earlier that Terry, a.k.a. you, met a girl, right? Her name's Jessie. And in this next part of the film, you two have a date. Listen to me. The scene we're about to shoot is all about capturing that light mood right before date night. Okay, you're driving towards the rendezvous point. You're feeling great and in control. It's... Really? Seriously? Yeah, you're feeling confident. Tonight's your night. And oh, I almost forgot. Kind of an important thing. Jessie's Big Johnny's daughter. I know, right? Harry's a sucker for trouble. Get back into character, my friend.
All right, player. We're going for another chill driving scene. Follow the instructions and reach the rendezvous point. No rush here. It's all about enjoying the ride.
Don't worry, I'll guide you.
So let me pitch you the mood again. It's a warm and quiet evening. You got some nice music on the radio and your date's waiting for you at the drive-in. There's romance in the air, and you feel the wind of infinite possibilities on your face.
Take a left.
Terry believes that girl Jessie's the one. It doesn't matter that she's Big Joe's daughter. All he has to do is keep it low profile. And even if Big J were to find out, so what? Terry feels confident he could get him to understand. He's his new top dog after all.
Okay, I think I know where this is going. For this lovely evening, Terry decided to pull out the big guns with a car that says, "I'm classy and I know my stuff." That's where this beauty comes in. A Porsche 550 Spider red interior from 1955. Pretty much the same as James Dean's. A true collector's piece. That Jessie's one lucky girl. Too bad her dad's a psycho.
You had no idea. That's it. I want to feel Terry's confidence and peace of mind in your driving. Tonight's your night. You guys are going to watch a movie, get some food. Speaking of dinner, I'll make a killer jambalaya. Hey, Kai, I was wondering if...
Nope.
Okay. Man, that's a beautiful shot. I can definitely feel the love tonight.
Are you sure that's the right way?
Take a right before the coffee house. Hey, that car, is it?
Maybe.
Subtle, unpressed. Don't miss that next turn on the right. And there you are, all set for a nice evening under the stars.
And cut. Who said romance is dead? Hey, I'll be in my trailer refocusing. Big scene tomorrow.
The big third act.
Here we are, the final action scene. A scene that's meant to root the viewers to the spot. It'll require your whole skill set. Cars, boats, planes. Will tell you more about the vehicles, but here's a hint. The bus you'll be driving is very famous. You'll need gold fingers to handle these wheels.
Hold on a second. This doesn't make any sense. What did I... All right, that's it. You know what? I'm going to make a few last-minute changes to the script, guys. Tell Kai I'm going to need a boat and a plane. Hey, driver, I'll tell you what's what. You and Jesse got caught, and Big J won't have any of it. Long story short, he wants you in a box, and his whole gang is after you, but your friend Keanu thought this through and came up with a 3-vehicle escape plan. You're leaving this island with your girl and her dad's money. This is the high point. You got to drive to survive.
This is it, my friend. We're shooting the final action sequence of the film, the big ride. I need you to be Terry one more time, and I'm aiming for no less than mind-blowing pictures. So I hope you're ready to go above and beyond. Where's my coffee?
Have you tried decaf?
So, too bad for Terry and Jesse. Mikey the Maniac spotted them during their little night out and totally snitched.
Total buttwad.
Long story short, the boss man's losing his shit. All his goons are after you, and your only chance is to stick to Keanu's plan. The 3-vehicle grand escape, remember? Man, we got some awesome pictures back there. Now, the boat Keanu prepped is right there. Get ready for the switch. Big J's men are already on the water. Incoming from the left. You need to steer right. Lose these a-holes.
That DCP M31 is fast and allows for some sharp turns. No second thoughts.
Where you're supposed to be. Now time to catch your plane.
One more time.
Even in the sky, you still got pursuers, and they're pressuring you from the right. You won't lose them over the sea. You gotta fly back inland. performance a director can hope for. This is Terry's final trial.
I hope you like this last scene's vehicle lineup, driver. An Aston Martin, a DCB M31, and a Supermarine Spitfire. Spies ain't got nothing on you.
And Hamilton's got nothing on me. I got hidden cameras shooting this from all angles. This scene's gonna shake the whole of Planet Hollywood.
One more time.
That's it. Now we're heading toward the canyon.
Careful, it's windy.
Some turbulence is to be expected. Right there, that's the canyon. This is where you lose them. That's it. These guys couldn't keep up with you. Terry and Jesse are cruising into the sunset, free from Big Joe's clutches. I can already envision the sequel. Big J plotting his revenge from the shadows.
You don't lose time, do you?
My friend, we're shooting the final action sequence of the film, the big ride. I need you to be Terry one more time, and I'm aiming for no less than mind-blowing pictures. So I hope you're ready to go above and beyond. Where's my car?
Have you tried decaf?
So, too bad for Terry and Jesse. Mikey the Maniac spotted them during their little night out and totally snitched.
Total buttwad.
Long story short, the boss man's losing his shit. All his goons are after you, and your only chance is to stick to Keanu's plan. The 3-vehicle grand escape, remember? Got some awesome pictures back there. Now, the boat Keanu prep is right there. Get ready for the switch. Big J's men are already on the water. Incoming from the left. You need to steer right. Lose these a-holes.
That DCB M31 is fast and allows for some sharp turns. No second thoughts.
you're supposed to be. Now time to catch your plane.
Be kind, rewind.
Even in the sky, you still got pursuers, and they're pressuring you from the right. You won't lose them over the sea. You gotta fly back inland. Best performance a director could hope for. This is Terry's final trial.
I hope you like this last scene's vehicle lineup, driver. An Aston Martin, a DCP F-31, and a Supermarine Spitfire. Spies ain't got nothing on you.
And Hamilton's got nothing on me. I got hidden cameras shooting this from all angles. This scene's gonna shake the whole of Planet Hollywood. Now we're heading toward the canyon.
Careful, it's windy.
Some turbulence is to be expected. Right there, that's the canyon. This is where you lose them. That's it. These guys couldn't keep up with you. Terry and Jesse are cruising into the sunset, free from Big Joe's clutches. I can already envision the sequel. Big J plotting his revenge from the shadows.
You don't lose time, do you?
And that's a wrap! Rick freaking Martinez. I still got it.
Well, you're not half bad, Martinez, I give you that.
It. The movie shoot is over. On top of being one of Motorbest's celebrities, you're about to become a movie star. And it's now time to reap the rewards of your work. After feeling the magic of the movie set, get ready to enjoy the fame and the glamour of the red carpet. You heard me right. The first official trailer of the film is ready for screening. That very trailer will be unveiled tonight at the Waikiki Shell. This will be a huge Motorfest event. The creme de la creme will be there. And as our main stunt artist, you'll be expected. Rick thought that the traditional limo wasn't cool enough for you to make an entrance, so he asked Kai to get you something a little more extravagant. Turns out she had just the right car. You'll see.
leave these things. There we go. What are you doing here? Filming's over, buddy. I mean, you did a freaking good job. And then now it's time for me. I mean, for us to get on the red carpet and bask in the praise. You know, fame, money, fancy cocktail parties. Life, right? This is it. Big premiere night tonight. Press, the whole cast's gonna be there. I want you by my side, all right? So go and get ready. Guy got you a special car. This is my moment. You cannot be late. What? Yeah, okay, our moment, whatever. Don't you start. Get out of here.
Hey, driver, do you copy? You did a crazy good job on that set. Now come join us downtown. We got you the perfect car to make an entrance. Hang on, what is it, Rick?
Is my driver on the line? Great. Hey, Champ, you gotta move. The movie's about to be unveiled. We're already here with the whole cast. You're the only one missing. Get here, and get here fast. My triumph can't be complete without my star driver.
Rick, I told you, man, you gotta chill out. Anyways, where were we? Yes, that car you're driving will unquestionably get you there on time. It's one of the latest Motorfest creation.
Yeah, Champ. Limos are for old geezers, so we got you the best car you could ask for tonight. You're doing this Tony Stark style.
Yes, that's kind of the idea. So, driver, about that car,
Hey, Kai, come with us. They're taking pictures. I want my crew around me.
Oh, be right back.
Look around you. You should see high ride posters everywhere. Crazy opening night, just for me. In your face, Glam Magazine. Who's a has-been now?
I believe we see you in the distance. Smile, there will be thousands of eyes on you.
Come on, make a proper entrance, a la Terry Jones. Our star driver has arrived. That ceremony's gonna be great, man. One big slap in the face.
Welcome to show business, driver.
Notorious Terry Jones. Kids in the street call you the fastest wheels in town. Show me.
Tell me about that new job of yours. And tell me about that girl.
So, you're my dad's new guy. What do? Chauffeur him around?
Not exactly. You really think everything's just gonna go your way?
If my dad finds out about us, we're both dead.
I'm gonna need a car. Reality's always one step away, brother.
Bring me Terry Jones!
Who taught you to drive like that?
My grandmother. She has a bit of a temper.
Make sure to get your vehicle reward, driver. Hop on, movie star. After the big night, there's one last thing you need to do to complete the playlist. Go back to the Hollywood Action container and get your reward. Clearly was a high ride, and the movie will soon hit big screens from all around the world. Rick was on fire when he left for the promotional tour. I think he's going to talk a lot about you. I mean, he'll talk mostly about himself, but he'll mention you for sure. That first Motorfest production was a clear success, and a lot of that is down to you. some cool AI characters in the next movie. I mean, everyone thinks we're bad guys since Hal in that Space Odyssey movie. Someone should restore our image. Maybe I should audition. Wait, am I not muted? Oh no, damn it! Sorry about that, driver. Your special reward awaits. The renowned Aston Martin DB5, selected and prepared by Kai herself. To resume our progression on this playlist. Our next event is a few kilometers away. Feel free to follow the shore for a while. When it comes to off-roading, there are a surprising number of viable vehicles. You might think that only a sturdy, high-end four-wheel drive could do the job, but there are actually way more options. The quads and modern dirt track cars. Now it's time to go with a more compact and versatile option, the motorbike. Our choice, the BMW R1200 GS. Our next event is a few kilometers away. Feel free to follow the shore for a while. When it comes to off-roading, there are a surprising number of viable vehicles. You might think that only a sturdy, high-up four-wheel drive could do the job, but there are actually way more options. Tried the quads and modern dirt track cars. Now it's time to go with a more compact and versatile option, the motorbike. Our choice, the BMW R1200 GS. style for an entirely different style of driving. So we're able to put you out on a very special route. Certified daredevils only. We're here. Trust me. You're not ready for this.
Okay, I'm right above you. Let's do this. You're biking this time. Not quite the same experience, but I can tell from up here you're gonna have a lot of fun. Wow, nice! And it gets better. Wait for it. And here it comes. Whoa! Oh my days, that was insane! You guys are even crazier than I am. Shall we have another go? Obviously that's the plan, but we have to climb back up the mountain first. That is an awesome bike you got there. A BMW R1200 GS, if I'm not mistaken. One of the most reliable and best-selling motorcycles ever. On top. It's time to give it your all, my friend. Full speed. Oh God, hold on to your clutch. Touchdown.
Take a deep breath. Where I'm taking you, oxygen is scarce. You're literally about to burn the rubber off your tires. And that's not all.
SSV race on top of a volcano? Damn! I'm so glad I signed up for this. I'll fly around and get better visibility on the track. This soil is extremely hard, dry and rocky, a real car breaker. Luckily, the shock absorbers you got on that thing are made for this kind of turf. Jump after the cave. This trail is beyond crazy. Motorfest really went all out with this experience. Epic first lap. One more to go. These little buggers skid on every turn. It's like a buggy, but with bigger brakes and more comfort. I need one. Keep left, my friend. The finish line is coming up. Fire! Awesome machine. I wonder if the Motorfest would be willing to give some of these babies away.
Will continue with the traditional off-road discipline, the cross-country rally. Try not to blush. You'll be up against some real stars. The Porsche 959 Raid, the Volkswagen Touareg, or even the Mini Countryman. I hope. bunch of vehicles with victories on the... biggest rallies in the world.
Here we go again. Same deal. I'll check the way from up here and give you a heads up when the rough patches are coming. Let me be the Chewie to your Han. A rally raid. The Motorfest sure knows how to seduce me with adventure. And a river runs through it. You've got to cross the river again. Watch out for the current. There's no rescue winch in this chopper. This Defender is like an old-fashioned rugby player. 400 horsepower under a 70-year-old bonnet. That's how we make them in the UK. Change of course, port side. I've done races in South Africa almost as exciting as this one. They were actually quite similar, except they had walking giraffes instead of floating goats. On your right, after the bridge. Expect a little surprise after this jump. They've pulled out all the stops for you. Go cross that line.
Drive safe. Do you need anything? Bye for now. Well, let's keep moving. The next race takes us on an expedition to explore the east of the island. Meadows, mountains, dirt roads and beaches. A program at the crossroads of off-roading. To accompany you in such a race, a famous lady with more experience than any other car, especially prepped for the occasion. The 1967 Volkswagen Beetle Rally Raid version. Even today, the Beetle still competes in the world's top rallies due to its iconic status and timeless look. Isn't just for show, that it can handle its own against the toughest contenders.
Goat doing in the sky? Get out of the way, you big... Whew, close call. Get ready to turn left on the hill. Amazing! This valley is simply gorgeous. It reminds me of when I crossed the Atacama Desert back in my own old Beetle. I got lost for 4 days, but eventually made it, all thanks to the old bugger. A beautiful love story. Until the engine broke down and I exchanged it for a donkey. Uh-oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, it's okay, don't mind me, just keep your foot down. Can you see the ocean, my friend? That is where we're going. Straight on. Okay, you're almost there. I can see the finish line from up here. Well done! That Beetle's still got it.
You're in the mood for a little jungle tour. Backpack and try not to get lost. As beautiful as it might be, I'm in no mood for spending a night among the local fauna.
Morning, compadre. I see you've embarked on a 4x4 race through the jungle. That's bold. Call me Captain Obvious, but watch out for the trees. No sandy deserts in Hawaii. Just beaches everywhere. Make the most of it. The wet sand is perfect for going at high speed. Vanishing into the canopy. Even my eagle eyes can't follow you. I'll catch up with you when you come out of the rainforest. Okay down there? Still alive? Got you, my friend. Welcome back. How did you like that little jungle cruise? Wow. Okay, listen up. During the next few seconds, no matter what happens, do not close your eyes. You'll soon be out of sight again. If you end up in the mud, don't panic. The Rubicon's traction and huge 33-inch tires are the best safety insurance you can get. See you at the finish line. Jungle race was mental. You must be knackered.
last race, one final shot of adrenaline to finish this off-roading experience on top of the podium. I think it's safe to say that riding atop the Waimea Valley will be the true high point of this series. mountain paths are somewhat narrow for large machines. We'll give you a more suitable vehicle, a motocross bike. The Kawasaki KX450F, to be specific. A bike that truly lives up to its reputation. Are you wild enough to make it on your own?
Bloody hell! How did you get up here? Even my chopper is having a heart attack. So what beast did they get you for this trail? Let me see. Looks like a swift, maneuverable motorcycle, signature lime green. Say no more. This has got to be the one and only KX450. All right then. Ride, climb, fly. Anything's possible with this ride. What a sight. I've seen a fair share of them, but this landscape is going to be etched in my memory forever. You couldn't be more on the edge. Last time I saw something like this was in Bolivia. The Yungas Road, or the Death Road, they called it. I can't get enough of this view. The landscapes of this island are really breathtaking. Sharp right, then brace for the slope. It's a steep, narrow and technical one. Be extra careful. Whoa! Do not miss that bridge down there. Huge right turn. And back to civilization. Inspiring adventure, my friend. It was brilliant. I've got to go now, but I look forward to doing this again.
Make sure to get your vehicle reward, driver. Championship was a wild roller coaster, and you nailed it. As always, an awesome prize is waiting for you at the container. I won't tell you what it is yet, but you can guess it'll be the kind of vehicle that can take you anywhere. Through coursing rivers, deep canyons, and across the greatest stretches of unplundered wilderness. The series experiences you'll find at the Motorfest might all focus on stiff competition, but they're far from identical. Each series is based on its own specific motorsports field. That's the whole beauty of it. You just witnessed it with this playlist. Clearly not your average showdown, right? Different series, different sensations. But one thing is sure. As far as views, thrills and wilderness goes, this off-road experience will be tough to beat. Playlist constraints removed. You can now experience it, driver. New playlist ahead. Let's... Go! I'm sure you've missed the thrill of off-road racing. Well, then you'll be happy to sign up for this new expedition. are plenty of off-road sites you've yet to discover. So get your backpack. We're going deeper into off-road addiction under the careful curation of our home specialist Pierce, the off-roader himself. Is Off-Roading Addict Volume 2, the Motorfest series. The island still has a few secrets to unveil. You'll see. to the next objective. This playlist is taking a wildlife documentary approach. Pierce has already ventured out on all the trails you're about to discover. He scouted the field, marked out the paths, and chose the right vehicles. Busy, so he's not going to be with you live. But he's been making voice logs during his journey and has shared them with you. Those recordings will be accompanying you for every event on this playlist. Well, did Pierce gauge the adrenaline levels for this playlist? You be the judge, driver.
Off-Roading Addict, Volume 2, Entry 1. Found this old tape recorder in the mess I call my boot. I mostly use it for shopping lists, but this has got to be a better use for it. Motorfest have sent me on a mission. It's all part of the new off-roading adventure. Here's the plan. I'm going on a solo trip around the island to find the best trails this land can provide. Oh my gosh, I'm buzzing! I'm currently moving along the leeward coast east of the volcano. The view is bonkers. I can see all the way to the ocean. This route, though, it's a real quagmire. Motorfest uses that Falcon SSV. I really liked it last time. It's sturdy but agile, perfect for adventurers getting ready for their first battle. desired downhill turn there. Anyone listening, you better be careful if you want to finish in one piece. Right. Got a great first route all set, so that's me done for today. I need a place for the night, and this beach will do nicely. Log, Off-Roading Addict, Volume 2, Entry 1. Found this old tape recorder in the mess I call my boot. I mostly use it for shopping lists, but this has got to be a better use for it. Motorfest have sent me on a mission. It's all part of the new off-roading adventure. Here's the plan. I'm going on a solo trip around the island to find the best trails this land can provide. Oh my gosh, I'm buzzing! I'm currently moving along the leeward coast east of the volcano. The view is bonkers. I can see all the way to the ocean. This route, though, it's a real quagmire.